France in 1917, yeah. 10 of them going up together.
That's a Rolls-Royce Viper, isn't it? Wasn't it a Rolls-Royce Viper? Engine,
yeah.
200 horsepower or thereabouts. Start out the war something like 50 to 60 to 70 horsepower.
Your car's got more
around
power
about 200 horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, they're 2000. What a change.
Thankfully the weather's still keeping away. Well, the worst of it anyway, we haven't got that wind, which would be tricky for everybody.
My battery's gone for
The
that.
wind is a big problem. They tend not to
Battery's
fly.
running flat.
You get about 20.
You got a lot of video, is it?
Yeah.
It's just a bit too tricky. And I can tell you that if you're in one of those triplanes now, and you look behind you to where those EC5s are, you have a great deal of difficulty seeing them. Surprising how well that camouflage works.
Just looking at these records here, we see the development here of the speed of aeroplanes. The FE2B, we told, was about 90 miles an hour. The little Newport Bay, which we saw, was 97. The top 111. The Sopwith Camel, 115. The DR1, 115 miles per hour, this is. Then we're going up. The Sopwith Tri, 116. The SE5A, 138.
Quite good when you consider how much drag is in that airframe, those wings. Quiet engine, big exhaust running down the side of the fuselage. Again, talk about the effect on the pilot. Not so much ingestion of oil and carbon monoxide, which is always a problem. Very reliable design. Rolls-Royce aircraft company, or engine company, setting out and making lots and lots of aero engines as they do to this very day. You fly across the Tasman or fly around New Zealand, there's a good chance you might have a Rolls-Royce with you. But again, you see that Vic formation, the three aircraft. The leader looks for the enemy, and the two wing protect the respective side of the leader. The leader has got first rights to shoot. Here they come nicely on a lovely banking too.
Yeah.
Now, unlike the Fokker D7 with two guns side by side on the top of the engine, this one has one gun in front of the pilot and one above the wing. Made it a lot more tricky in some ways to operate, but it helped with the centre of gravity.
A lot of these pilots, who said one thing about these pilots who flew them, they went to over the front line, 10 hours of training. What we got here is a classic illustration. Those triplanes had trouble catching up with the SE5s. The SE5s started a little further distance away. The other thing is, the other aircraft have climbed for height. Height is speed and advantage. The other maximums of dogfighting, keep the sun behind you. Surely. Right? Get above your opponent. And never stop an attack once you've started it. We've got quite a melee here. It's the sort of thing that happens all the time.
always on the outside, especially when it's somebody. It's not uncommon. This idea that the ability to climb that little driveways have got there, though, and get that altitude pretty quickly, you just don't get that speed advantage.
And all the time you're trying to get on the other's tail, you're always thinking in the back of your mind, your line of retreat. Where do you go if you're in giant speed?
Yes, there's somebody after me as well.
Yes, they've got the thinking way ahead. And of course, all the pilots on both sides all really wanted a one-on-one, didn't they? Really?
Oh yes, very much so.
They didn't want to.
That triplane just simply cannot catch it, this is my life. Although in reality, it's probably within firing range anyway.